Those guys kind of just came one at a time, man. That made it easy. What a zoomy village. What's up with that? That's another one we have to clear. I'll be surprised. We need to clear 3 more. That might include the castle. They usually does. But maybe they're not going to have it be that way this time because the castle wasn't red. So there's at least 2 more we can do now. Well, it could be some more story shit. I mean, it says they're planning, like in the story description, the attack on Big Bad Man's place, but... Okay, that's gonna be like this, man. Why does it keep letting me pick those up? Like, I don't even use them, so I should never even be down a few. One of those ones with 1,000 objectives. We'll see. Oh, is it gonna be a overwhelming enemy force? Okay. And it'd probably warn us if it was a point of no return in the story. That's when I could just do more, but... Lead me to the same exact thing, so... I mean, there's no more bamboo, there's no more springs, there's no more foxes. It's just vanity ship and lighthouses. Really, I'd like to grab that lighthouse, but might actually be possible. I have to go back though. I didn't look to the right when I was over there. It's going for straight for the village. Hidden forest. Ugh. Black. Absolutely disgusting, laddie. Ooh. Alright. Go back up to this, see if we can get to that lighthouse. I know I talked about overwhelming force and all that, but lighthouse looked like it was kind of off to the side, so we'll see. That counts as taking damage. Of course it does, I guess. Not surprised. So much for using the old demon mode, man. Tell me where another camp is, man.
ありがとうございます。お主が無事でよかった。時に猛虎の野営はこの近くにあったか。森前の酒蔵の西にある林で兵や犬を見かけました。志村殿の城に逃げろ。この南だ。
Oh. Okay, there's one. It might be the only one left that I can even like do. Let's see. I mean, the castle might count as one. Village definitely does. Assume we'll be going there eventually. It could be that we kick the guy out of the castle, then he goes to like escape or some shit. Why can I not light this? Like a story event? Probably. It's saying not complete though. Is it bugged? Okay. I don't see the reason to not let me do this. Surprised you can't like fucking launch them. Just coughs. I just can't do it. Well, I guess we'll just fast travel to this later. Don't know what's up. I feel like this whole port could be like maybe they're just gonna go to the mainland, or maybe he's gonna escape and you're gonna like follow him to the port, and I don't know. Something. Alright, once we clear this, I'm gonna check the achievements and shot. Well, we'll do the vanity things. The shrines. And then I'll check the achievements, double check what all we need to get the plat. Cause I don't think there's like much outside of what we've done here. Might have to go run around and find like artifacts. Might be the most annoying thing. I think you might need 20. I just pressed L3 and R3 and the dude instantly hits me off my horse. I don't get to use it. I really think a big upgrade would be if you earned it. The like ghost mode, you should just be able to use it. I went through the trouble of killing like 10 guys without getting hit or whatever. Just let me hit these guys, dude. Nice at tracking them. I hate spear guys, dude. And this poison shit. It's pretty nice. It doesn't do much damage, it just causes you to waste an entire fucking heal. Not the guy I wanted to go for. I'm like behind him and he's fucking coming at me still. Pretty okay way to do that. Oh, sloppy. The spear guys though, dude. It sucks, I was gonna just fly in and use the ghost mode, dude. The instant I'm off my horse, there's already a sword coming at me. I guess he's well trained, dude. These are the well trained Mongols. Accidentally used all those kunai as well. Top of that lighthouse trying to activate the QTE for it, but that didn't work out. like 3K9, like 2 seconds. The stone cutters. Skeletal vengeance. I'll find the pillars of honor. Dude, we found the last lighthouse. Dude, this won't let me use it. Sucks. These vanity ones might count the high Q things because you do get headbands for each one. I don't know if they'll give you like some super rainbow ultra badass headband for the last one, or if they'll give you like a full hat or something. The headband collection all wrapped up into one hat, like a turban. There's some alright headbands, but I don't really want to use a headband. Kinda lame. Here's a big old fucking hat. Must be getting close.
お侍様、お譲りいただけるものはございますか。お手伝いできて光栄です。これほどの品はありません。お譲りできるのはこれだけです。またいつでもいらっしゃってください。
How's this horse going? I'm trying to say the vanity things here. This is not a shrine, but we have to knock it out of the way probably. That won't appear on the list. Thing is, when you knock out everything, headband. Right. Another one nearby. Let's check those out now. All Tales of Tsushima. bet you I'm missing some of those. Successfully complete every duel. It said I've finished every duel, but it might mean like all story ones too. Like, what are some of these? I feel like I'm gonna get spoiled if I click one of these. 20 records. Hot Springs, Haiku. Okay, I need Haiku. These will just happen. So Haiku. 20 records. Photo mode. I need to do that real quick. That'll happen. I don't. Well, every dual one, I just hope that means story shit too. I imagine these hidden ones, like this is probably story. I don't know what these are. I don't want to click it. Oh. The lament of the storm at a friend's grave. Dress up as a legendary thief. About 10 hidden altars across Tsushima. These are kind of boring. I didn't know there was silly shit like this one. About 10 hidden altars. Are hidden altars like... Like what? What is a hidden altar? These are like annoying ones where like I would have just already done them. These little things, dude. Just whenever you see like a bow sign, dude. I think I did that like once. Well, if I see any more, I guess I'll get them. Yahoo. The lament of the storm, dude. A friend's grave, but I don't remember where his fucking grave is. Should probably get some of these out of the way. I just need to know where it is. Okay, it's around here. I'll just knock these out, these weird ones. Bowing at 10 fucking hidden altars. If they even like showed me that once. I mean, they show you the little bow sign thing, but it's like nothing happens, so it just looks like it's a nothing. I just ignore it. At least it's just 10, but I'll have to re-find them. This sure doesn't look like what they're talking about. Oh, I'm at the wrong one. That's why. Down here, Jesus. Oh, here it is. It's like actually a spot. That'd be easy. So Lament of the Storm requires you to get a certain amount of crickets. I'm glad I got some. Don't give a fuck, bro. There's that one out of the way. Was it 10 graves? There's like another one too. I know that's the photo one, which I've never used. Let's just take a picture of my horse's nasty ass. But what else can I do? Oh, I didn't even have to take it. Very cool. What are those other ones? Dress up as a legendary thief. There's a very specific set of gear, I'm sure. It'll be like fucking... What's that dude's name? Goemon or some shit, wasn't he a thief? What does it require? Oh, Sly Cooper. Crooked comma, which I actually just got. Work. Thieves wrap. Osaku armor. The Ocean Guardian die bought from any merchant. Sly Tanuki. As they even remembers fucking Sly Cooper, dude. It's a pretty obscure fucking reference here, man. Or Sly Tanuki, I guess is one I don't have.
手に入りにくいものが揃ってますよ。
Where the fuck do you buy it, dude? Bought from any merchant, my fucking... Oh wait, here's one.
どうかそれで勝利を。
Yeah, it's how many cool hats. Like,
目が利きますね。
また頼むぞ。
どうか。
where's the Sly Tanuki? down here. Okay. That'll work too, because that's another Shrine of Honor, I think. Alright. Get some of these weird ones out of the way. Maybe I'll do the hidden altar thing while we're fucking around. If I can find any, I might have to just fucking watch a guide for that. I mean, if I would have known along the way, I could have already done it. Wonder if there's any point behind the bowing and all that. Oh shit, that's 4. Oh, weird. Unless like unless you get like too much of one thing and it like turns into something else, which I highly doubt. Ugh. What the fuck? Ugh, can everything not be on arc, dude, for God's sake? Hey, we'll say this act and the areas definitely starting to wear out their welcome a little bit. There hasn't been like any story, obviously, because I've just been doing side stuff, but I think the locations and the things you're doing are definitely getting that fatigue a little bit. I think I'm definitely ready to be about done. Apparently this is a trophy. Cooper Clan cosplayer. Great. Guess they didn't ask me to do the fucking weapons too. Or the whatever the fuck. Alright, let's go ahead and just do this bullshit real quick. Get it over with. I said I'd get the plat. Normally I wouldn't give a shit about this kind of stuff, but said I'd do it. It's the only, seems like the only thing I have to go out of my way for. I got like a few aesthetic things and some records to get to. Probably be a total of like an hour of extra bullshit. Alright. There's one. That was some random thing. I mean, it's cool if there's like a little fun thing that happens when you do this, but I kind of wish it was more obvious. I mean, I guess they have a fucking signpost of a fucking dude bowing, but I guess the one time I did do it, which might have been where we just did it, had almost nothing. Nothing happened, so I figured it was just nothing. Like it was maybe just like a respect something sign, that was it. Not like for the game. fishies. Canada cats. I don't even know if I can get to this from here. If I have to be like in the castle. It looks like he's like down on the beach. And at least they have like fun little like Easter eggy type of things that happen when you do it. Not too special. Gentlemen, I didn't mean it. Hill. And I've definitely done some of these before. I've tried this a couple times, I'm pretty sure, but what can you do? The problem here is it doesn't actually take you. No, this is Yagata. I need to go down there. We're just knocking 10 of these arrow cookies, gotta bow on like 10 random ass things. There's like way more than 10, I think, but kind of knocking the oddball achievements out, like trophies out. And the only thing left should be to win every duel, which I imagine that just means story. I'm not gonna look it up until we beat the game, so maybe I can do that post game, worst case. I feel like slowly climbing down shit. Wish you could just use that grapple on like any ledge, but oops, there's like no ledge to climb down there. Very cool, dude. This one like over here. It's got like the color. Yeah, there is. Oh man, just can't take it, dude. You just can't take it. Like I said, that's why I generally don't mess with the plats, but we'll have this one like within a few fucking small activities from finishing, so It's not a big deal. And I mean, seeing these really isn't that bad. Kind of do some cute shit. Some things happen, I suppose. Alright, Act 2. We got one. Old Kanizawa Marsh. About here-ish. Like a Buddha statue. And the rest of these would probably be like a 15-minute deal. Imagine. Will any of them be truly funny? Probably not. But it's alright. They're neat little deals, I guess. Is that what it's supposed to be? As the bird comes down on its head. Now, of course I got ass hats fucking in the way, so I don't know for sure. Seems like it to me. Apparently to the south next to a pillar of honor. Okay. I imagine the bird landing on the dude's head was like, that was it. Whatever the fuck that is. Okay. A lot of bugs, man. I'd be afraid, personally, but... Southeast of Yarikawa. At the beginning of the shrine. Combat, apparently. Ugh. This is the annoying shit. When we go do these, there's like always aim RNG, some fucking magical fighters activity right near it. Okay. So we got 7, 8, 9, then 10. Oh, great. Nice fucking animations, dude. That's so fucking janky. About as good as the one where we launched like 30 feet into the air. Doing absolutely like nothing. And the frogs, man. The frog boys. Launched 30 feet in the air, rolling off of a dude's shield. The hidden town of Amugi Cove. The beginning of the boardwalk that leads to town. Yeah, I definitely don't miss doing achievements. It can be fun, but I just as soon as just start another game, right? I mean, you do almost all the significant content. I mean, I do almost all of it on my own anyways. But this one's easy enough. I guess it's over here somewhere. The fish again. Very cool, dude. Edge of Oni Lake, south of Omi Village. Okay. What about the guy who works here? Where'd that guy go? The groundskeeper dude. If the chick died, my dude's like a fucking enemy of the state. Oh, the fishies again. Alright, last one. There's probably way more than just these 10, but you only have to do 10. Okay, that's that one done. And I'll get another silly one done and do the fucking records one. Undiscovered records. Let's go. Gonna find 10 more records. Or like 9 or 10. Records are just... There's Mongol records, which I have way more than I needed for the deal. And there's just normal records. Isn't this armor supposed to like warn me? I'm in 30 meters of an artifact. It's true as hell making it seem like it's gonna be here. I have to like get out. Oh, I turned off controller vibrations. That explains that. At least we'll be able to find these just in game. Okay, so yeah, 9 more out of 40. I'm just gonna warp to probably big cities and towns. I feel like it's safe to assume that most of them will have records. Because it's supposed to be records of like non-Mongol shit, so you think non-Mongol areas probably have some. The reason I didn't get as many is I didn't walk through every room in every fucking house and spam R2. Can I don't care about reading them. Let's just go to the big places and see. This should be quick enough overall. I couldn't imagine it being 10-15 minutes. Especially if it's always in like big towns and stuff. Up here on the wall. Okay, there's more in here. Then once this is done, the only oddballs left should be the lighthouse, which they just didn't let me do. For some fucking reason. Oh, there's even more here. Good. So hopefully maybe later in the story I can do that. If not, I'm gonna post game it or something. Then I gotta find the rest of the haiku and shrine things, which should just be vanity ones in the last area. Or I can just wait for post game and they'll just reveal where it all is. So. This thing's supposed to tell me where it is. If you're gonna hide some collectible, you'd probably put it at the top, right? A lot of these things people get naturally because people like to wear traveler's armor, from what I've gathered. On hard mode, I'm not wearing fucking traveler's armor. I just lose more fights. I don't really care about the fog of war on the map. I haven't really had any issues finding new shit. Hello. It's just this kind of stuff we gotta wrap up. I don't really like the look of it either. I guess I look like a dude who just fucking rolls around traveling, but even more. And I'm sure as hell not exploring towns, like except for the NPCs I already know about. I got no reason to go in these people's houses and just like start spamming the buttons. Now if you needed all 40 of these and all 40 of the Mongol ones, no sir. Wouldn't even bother. Only reason I'm doing it because it is like barely any extra fucking effort. I don't know where these things are. The harder to reach they are. Okay, there we go. Avid reader, yeah, totally. Totally me. What else we missing here? Judging by the percentages here, this is story. Complete all tales, though. Now that's... It might incorporate story. Oh, kill an enemy with fall damage by knocking them off a ledge. Okay. That's something I need to do. Kindle all the lighthouses as shit, it's not hard. And then... Haiku. Don't even need the vanity things. Need the haiku ones. I'm asking you to find a fight near a ledge. I don't know if the vanity things appear. You think they would, like haikus would, because that's what they are, is that you get headbands, but... Need to get an enemy near like a cliff. Not really happening often. What's up, Redless? I'm just kind of wrapping up some random achievements right now. And then we're gonna try to finish the game. Ah! Oh no. Not Richmond. He's lost it. How are you guys doing? How was it, Redless? I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna actually play that soon. One of the next games to knock some Game Pass shit out. Go, man. Oh shit. Keep him paying some company. Stella! Are you Max Bond on your Stella? Your Stella guy? I don't remember what his name is. He is? Oh my god. This guy's wasting bond points. It's alright. Nothing will stop me. I don't blame you. Save time. It's fun, so it's worth it so far. You think you're gonna finish it? Or does it seem like one of those that's super long? you said you're worried about finishing it tomorrow. Okay. That sounds cool. I'll give it a go for sure. Oh, okay. I didn't know if it had like some clear progression, 5 worlds kind of thing. I might give it a go then. Like I said, tomorrow, since that's kind of the stream anniversary sorta, might just do random shit. Microsoft Flight Simulator. And then maybe that be some of the next games. Completely blind. Okay. Hey Rich, when's the next stream? He's not finishing his games, man. That band is ruined. Got the Illidan thing going on here. Very cool. So right now we're just wrapping shit up. Appreciate you guys coming in and watching. Didn't have much more side stuff to do. I need to do like a couple odds and ends, like kill somebody by knocking him off some shit. Stuff that I could have done before, I just didn't know I needed to give a shit about. And then main story, so that should be exciting comparatively, at least. So that's always nice. And yeah, tomorrow I'm thinking like if I just do something, I just do stuff I want to randomly do, like games I like or something. It's like I don't know, I'm not like drinking or anything, so it's not like it's gonna be really that crazy of an occasion, but maybe do Metroid Zero Mission, a few other things. We'll see. Marriage hates me, man. I feel like it's gonna be over here near Cedar Temple. I'm just fucking with you. I was wondering when the next stream was gonna be. Wind of Vanity, let's do that. Shows it's gonna be like down here. Yes? Looking forward to it. How's the grind been going anyways? Ping's been putting it off a bit, but it still seems like he's gonna finish, so must not be too tough. Oh shit, you gotta grind hard then. Let's get you taking care of his cat. I wonder if Spirit Fire is on Xbox Game Pass. Surely it's not just PC Game Pass. Spirit Fair. I would do PC one, but I don't trust the PC Game Pass if I can help it. No, it doesn't seem like the kind of game that runs better on either. Okay. Looks like it is. Good. Wish I had my consoles here. I really should have moved them here already. So we could just play some shit off of those easily. I'm gonna have to do some emulation tomorrow or something. All these vanity items, dude. Like, I just want... the haiku things. Did I get all the haiku things already? I'm missing one haiku thing. It might be in this snowy bit up here. Oh. I don't really want to go on some fucking trip around the world to get every single fucking haiku thing. I'm just gonna look up the haiku list. Because I'd like to finish it today. I just typed in haiku list. Like, the only haikus that have ever existed are the Tsushima ones, dude. Very cool. One up there. Only 3 in Act 3. Really? One's like out there, which I got. And one's like here. Huh. So it's like... must be back. It's probably like marked on here and I just didn't see it because I mean the difference between gray and the white's pretty fucking minor. Okay. Oh, there's a nice little listy though. Okay, I got this one. I got that one. I got that one. I got that one. Huh, is it Act 1? Could be one of those like I have to do like way later. Weird story unlock. Okay, there's one. Here, one there. One here. Gotta be one of these last few. One here. One there. One there. Hello? According to this list, I've done them all. According to the game, I'm missing one. Is this list shit? 5, 8, 11, 13, 16. It only shows 16. Fucking classic, dude. There's 19 and it only shows 16. Stop making guides. They put that fucking cock. It says there's only 16 here. Oh, it's during the main story. Okay. Okay. The guide wasn't wrong then. Main story. Okay. So, if one's main story. Must be some really emotional Haiku action coming up. Liberate all occupied areas. The lighthouse. Kick a dude. Every duel. All Tales of Tsushima. I'll look into that. That's just all side quests. I mean, they should have them all. Probably just missing one somewhere. It's annoying. Probably. Unless it counts the main ones. What's up, Ping? Another Fago grinder. Still going, yeah. I'm wrapping everything up. I've not got much left. Incident at Hayoshi Pass. So many of these and they're all in fucking wacky orders. The other side of honor. Cost iron. Easier if I could just like look these up. Cost iron, place to call home. You know what? I'll just look these up later. Let's just continue the story. I don't really feel like double checking every single one of these I've got. Tired of the fucking bullshit around here. Maybe Maybe I could go find like people who need, like, have been kidnapped and need help out of the wild. That might help. Oh, I feel like this isn't the only main quest left. What's up?
鎧を整えてもよろしいでしょうか。より頑丈になりました。これで安全です。やりかわる。
Changed my gear on me. Just because I upgrade some doesn't mean I want to actually wear it, okay? Please understand. Does it? Why is that?
一人では無理だ。しかも策がなくては。
あいつは手下を従え、港にいるよ。
まず守りの穴を探さねば、その先にあるハーンの隠れ場もな。
鳥にでもなれたら楽なのに、いいところがあったよ。闇が味方のうちにいたと。
Jesus, Harris. This guy's fucking lucky. How many C's do you got total? Whew, almost got that pang luck, man.
泉の港。かがり火台からならよく
Two?
登れればだけど。
Better get more lucky then.
いざ行くぞ。
2 and 7th quest is pretty good though. Earlier the better. $800k grind
なぜ
points.
ハンは泉に来たの？
対馬から本土に渡り蹂躙するつもりなのだろう。
Jesus.
今を逃せば止められなく
So
な
you
る。
really do want to get lucky, huh?
俺の毒の元と
I'm assuming there's gacha ones.
積んでいったんだね。
我らを殺すために。
毒を使ったこと悔やんでるか
危険を承知で大勢の命を救ったのだ。
い？もっと大勢が死ぬことになる。
その前にハーンを止めるほかない。
そうだね。ハンを殺さなきゃ。すぐ。
攻め入るのは無謀。崖側から回り込むぞ。
物見の裏をかくのか。いいね。
Huh. Surprised I didn't make them good. I'm sure that's not on purpose. They probably just didn't do the math right. It's free money for them. It's not like, what are they gonna get backlash? Like that ever happens, right? I'm sure they're just being nice. Oh, really? Oh, okay. They mix the banners and stuff. That why you feel like you're not always. Maybe it's not too formulaic. Who knows? I like to think that they're probably super smart about it because they make a shitload of money of preying on people's inner desires, but then again, I see stuff like Albert's got whipped around, man. People like that working for you, it's like, who knows, man. Tell them in how many courts you got it, man. Tell them the hard stuff, man. Of course. Oh, such an annoying thing. How's that guy even seeing, man? He's literally looking out over everything. They don't want me to fucking kill him. Yeah, I didn't get it either. I spent a lot of quartz on her. Probably the last big chunk of quartz I'll ever get. I got nothing. Oh, you can sneak through here. I was like, I don't know how they expect you to get by him if not. Not something like this. You walk in the front door.
毒用の一たるで何百人も殺せる。ハーンは本土で使うつもりだ。対馬から出してはならん。かがり火台から港を物見しよう。
先に行って。
海を見る。ないで
嵐の前の静けさ。
こちらの利になるやもな。今は火を消したままにしておくぞ。もうこの船の目指す印になってしまう。
奴らが去ったらつけよう。さあ、物見と行くか。
That's why we can't light this. Special story reason.
良い案が出ると良いが。鳥が弧を描いておる。
何かが来るのを怖がってるみたい。
嵐だ。じき陸に降り立つのだろう。港の長の屋敷。あれがハーンの隠れ家かもな。
船着き場にも水軍にも近い。賢いね。
あそこに騎兵を置ける。
猛虎を丘に誘い込むの。
騎兵に囲まれてしまうだけか。あの辺りに兵はおらんな。
開けてて守れないから。
だが不意打ちには申し分ない。あの岩場から猛虎の水軍を見て取れる。
ヒヤリがあれば船を真っ二つにできるのに。
ハーンは本土に向かう手はずがついておる。船には兵も火薬も積んであるだろう。俺の毒も土まで止めねば。 日の本が危うくなる。
大風がいつ来るかが肝になる。
大風が来ればハーン
How
は
would the
船を止め
Shogun
ればいい。
fall just because he's going to the mainland right now?
罪にも壊してやる。その
I
た
mean,
め
he's
に
already
も兵器を
liberated
盗む
almost everything.
お主ならば安きこと。
その後はどうする？
小勢が猛虎の気をそらし、俺が港に忍び込む。そしてハーンを撃つ。
いい策だ。
では上学で司祭を決めよう。
The butt. Excuse me? Oh, I know the butt you're talking about. Hey, put in Bradamante, and the first thing that comes up is the fate. Oh, no. Oh, yes. That's the one by the Xenoblade artist. If I remember right. She any good? I mean, the bud itself's worth rolling on. Last month. This way? I was looking up the camp real quick because I just want to. We're like 13 or 14 hours in today. How many hours? Yeah, about 14 hours in. Still gotta finish the story, which I imagine be another hour or two at least, and then wrap up any other small shit. So, it's him looking to just slow burn, find the shit. Broke my fucking legs and ass, man. Really? Not pretty schmexy. Me fucking arm, laddie. This dog is very sneaky. Nice attack. How the fuck would I ever counter that one? What the fuck is that animation? The spear guys are so janked, dude. They're so fucking janky. I got turned rumble back on. Oh, crazy skill kits. What about the waifu factor? He's getting it, dude. Oh, the police was a summer one? Ooh, that one was hot, man. That was hot business. I didn't realize that was a summer one. It didn't even seem like a summer one. I'll take it. Power creep and schmexy creep. Okay, let's finish the story up. I'll just wrap the rest post game. Zebrin Builder. Oh wait, what's this in it? Huh. It's like the thong gown. Not bad. Surprised they're bringing her back.
いい知らせがあるよ。
策が出たのか。
ケンジがヒヤリを盗めそうな場所を見つけた。今から向かう。
幸先が良いな。だが兵の数が足りん。
ダメだ。
叔父上も藩を葬りたいはずだ。ご加勢くださろう。
捕まって牢屋行きだ。
では叔父上に当て文を残せばよい。
城は侍だらけだよ。
蹴取られる前に城を出る。
Oh, we're sneaking in. Oh, really? Jesus. No, no. For me. She's supposed to be for me and my other 100 wives.
城へは馬に乗っていかなきゃね。
The only other weenie she's allowed to look at is Astolfo's. Why are people so obsessed with the fucking phrase, man? Like, damn. Can't be desirable if you're a married lady, man.
何を直しましょうか。
Disgusting.
より頑丈になりました。
助かった。
きっとあなた様をお守りしてくれます。
Where are we going? Contact Lord Shimura. Where'd she go? Oh, I gotta choose a horse. Where's the black one? Dapple horse. Here.
どうどう怖がるな。仲良くしよう。
名前は何にする？
Name this one Sora.
天をもかけ。
いい名だね。どうやって城に忍び
Sora.
あそこで育った。
And the black one was better. I got the shitty gray one, shitty brown one, or a white one. You should pick the one you don't want first, but then you end up getting the one you do want by the end. Yeah, I guess that's true. I'm sure it's just how they are, carry over from idol culture. Not allowed to have a boyfriend kind of thing. Did she summon Sigurd and it's like a fucking romantic thing, or they just summon him and it's like a co-op attack one? This color of horse, dude, just makes it look like he's dusty, man. Somebody needs to clean this fucker off. Dude.
Jin, 何をしておる？
ああ、夕げの魚を取っているんです。
素手では取れぬと分かっておろうに。
叔父上にご子息が生まれたら私は捨てられますか？
ジン、よれ。思い違いをするな。わしは生涯続くこの道をお前と歩んでいくぞ。何があろうと。
Damn those titties. Oh yeah, they're holding hands. It's over, boys. Brynhild fucking fans on Suicide Watch. Hand holding. They held the sword together. That pretty much means they're holding hands. Oh, she blushing now. It's over, lads. It's over.
崖側には物見はおらんな。また冷たくなった。
Look, fisherman.
せば化け物になり下がったと示すだけ。
志村君は後ほど主角で演説されるそう。士気を高めるためだ。いよいよハーンと刃を交える時か。
Yeah, I don't know, like if they just did it on purpose or what, man. Maybe they figured it wouldn't be a big problem. Cause surely, you know, their fan base is a little balanced. Intellectuals, man, rational. People who just love it for the game. A third CE, dude. Get out of here, man. Tired of all these luck chads. Nice subs, dude. What the fuck are these subs, dude? KD, I didn't see any subs. Oh, interesting you say that, because that's the fucking problem. Why is everybody so lucky, man? Stop. Get some help. You gotta become unluckier.
Kaginawaを使って橋の下を通るか、または何か他の手を探すか。
You've been blessed, Age. But all things come to an end. It's not always true. But people like to say that to make themselves feel better. I guess it's true. You gotta die or something, but no, it's not always true actually. Oh. Oh. Is that guy coming or not, man? Alright, time to wait for that guy to patrol, man.
叔父上、気取られてはならん。
これ以上探しても無駄だ。お前と劇を飛ばしたかった。ジン、恨むぞ。
ありがたきお言葉でした。身が引き締まる。
王子は対馬で食い止めねば。将軍様のおわす本土を危うくさせてはならぬからな。
猛虎は酒井殿と同じ毒を作れるようになったとか。向こうに何かいる。
調べろ。決して逃がしはしないぞ。これ以上探しても無駄だ。
That's what we need to go through there. He just pops onto the ladder.
目指すは最上階。今なら忍び込める。
上学の2カ所で猛虎が敗戦を喫したらしく、どちらも堺、いえクロードめの仕業かと。いかがされますか。
クロードの処罰は後回しだ。猛虎を撃ってから考える。
しかし将軍様のご下知は。
言われずとも分かっておる。なれど今は猛虎を撃つことが先決である。
仰せの通り、
ハーンの残りは突き止めた。
北へ送った石膏が戻らず、囚われたか殺されたか。
行き先は分かるな。足跡のいざなう方へ軍を進む。
Okay. Let me drop in from here. Or do we have to go from like the top? I guess from the top. Right here, just nuts. Bitch.
お目に留まりそうなところに。
堺だ。出会え。
叔父上、お目にかかれぬことをお許しください。ハーンの水軍は泉に集まりました。本土を制するに足るだけの兵と毒を積んで、しかし大風が来ればその時こそ猛虎を撃ち船を沈める時。何とぞご加勢を。そしてまたまみえんことを。父と子とは申さぬまでも歩む道をたがえた武士として、叔父上がいかがお考えになろうとも身内には変わりませぬ。
Mm-hmm. I don't know if he's gonna show even. Not ever, dude. What the fuck ever?
Yoshi, Sora.
Soda. Alright. Let's put on the bullshit again. I'm gonna take a quick piss and then we'll continue. Like it. Fuck, my blanket. My fucking blanket. Must have one. Please, Jesus. I caught my own blanket. Fuck. Not gonna make it, fellas.
Yoshi!
Alright. If I'm after speed, doing the main story would be the best call. Then we'll know exactly what all is left.
遅かったじゃないか。心配したよ。捕まったかと思った。
文を届けるのに手間取ってな。
読んでもらえた。ハーンとの戦に加勢するって。
そう願うが、待っておるいとまはない。
風が強くなってきた。
朝には大風が来るな。ヒアリは無事に奪えたか。
痛手を負わせられるほどにね。それとクロードに従うため城を抜けた兵を見つけた。万端だ。
夜明けとともに攻めるぞ。
そう伝えるよ。みんなに会ってきて。話を聞きたがってる。
Okay. Hey guys. Guess I'm your new leader, huh?
酒井殿、槍川の戦士はクロードに従うと申しております。
恩に着るぞ。共にハンを打とう。
All the Arakawa boys have, huh? That's cool.
いいお日和です。
Glad we got plenty of options then.
酒井、
その弓頼りにしております。
約束は果たしたぞ。
深く感謝いたします。
あまり干渉にふけるでない。
先生もでしょう。覚悟はつきましたか。
この家に生まれた時からな。明日が待ち遠しくてたまらんわ。
True enough.
ジン、
政子殿、おいでくださるとは。
叱る時に参ると申したであろう。私もハーンを葬りたい。奴は夫を殺し、二人の息子を奪いおったからな。
必ず裁きを下しましょ
私も力を尽くそう。
う。お休みを。明日は長くなります。
もしくは短いか。
Okay. Surely Noriko would be here. One of the few lads. Oh, this guy's here.
さあ、いよいよですね。
機嫌が良さそうだな。
当然ですよ。一日中酒を飲んでますからね。
あまり飲みすぎると明日起きられなくなるぞ。
戯れはさておき、明日は力の限り戦います。鷹のために。
頼むぞ、ケンジ。
Wow. Not a total loser. Do I have any other allies?
.酒井様、
杉寺の長がいて心強いぞ。
長だなんて名乗るつもりはありません。
だろうな。だからこそふさわしいのだ。お主の兄君と僧兵らの仇を討とう。
故郷を取り返すだけで幸せです。
Fucking threw that guy down. Fuck. I'm the boss, dude. You think I can just do what the common folk do? No. It's quicker this way too. Optimal.
お主に助けられてから随分と遠くまで来たな。
ジンは重くて引きずって歩いたよ。男にしなきゃ村に戻れなかったくらい。
すべてはお主のおかげだ、ユナ。
あんたは死ぬなよ。これまで辛いことばかり。大事な人も亡くした。お願いだ。
だがハーンを止めねば。
もういいよ。 一緒に船を見つけて静かな地に逃げよう。戦は侍どもに任せりゃいい。
それは本心か。
いいえ。
俺が死んでも戦い続けてくれ。
I want them to kiss with this fucking my hat, dude. Hat and mask, man.
そろそろ休む。
まだだ。今はあと少し共にいてくれ。
Although there's not really been any romance. That was like pseudo romance. They didn't even say anything for sure. So they should just fucking leave this all behind, man. Romance. Buzz. False positive, false positive.
いよいよだ。この時を逃せば二度とハーンを撃てなくなる。ケンジ、ヒヤリの手はずはいかに。
いつでも矢の雨を降らせられますよ。
よし、ユナの合図で放つがよい。猛虎は束になってヒヤリを奪いに来るだろう。我らはそこを叩く。
火薬も騎兵も定められた場にある。
さあ参ろう、酒井。
皆の者、ブルーンを。いざ。
ジン。
いいぞ。
志村様はいないね。
じきに大風が来る。我らも始めるぞ。合図の矢は放てるな。
Hobbles away.
今だ。
Oh. What happened to the signal there?
すべてなで切りにしろ。
Yo. Hello. Horsey.
恐れず戦え。進め。
Of course. Fuck you, mate. How's this guy going? Shit, dude. That guy's got the right idea, man. Fucking piece right out of this shit. That guy was fucking hauling hard ass, too, man. Oh, I'm sure he'll be there or something. Although I wouldn't be surprised if our dude had to like give himself up for fucking honor or some silly shit in the end. Or Pappy will like die, who knows. But you know, yeah. And a sacrificer for the greater good, fellas. Fucking murder granny getting destroyed. I love the little like jogs they fucking do when they're glitching. The explanation, it was more of just like a kind of like turning point where he starts using terror more to kind of fuck with his enemies and start winning and shit more. You can get ghost mode by killing people in a row or by brutalizing leaders. So I think it's supposed to be kind of just like you're at the pinnacle of your intimidation, your badass mode. And they're just so scared they just let you kill them, I guess. Pretty much is the idea. I think that if you're gonna have a thing like that, like the ghost, like the crazy guy, I feel like having an outfit like this where you can barely see his face and shit makes him a lot more of a force in nature. If you could just see some dude in like a fucking like banana hammock running around and he's called a ghost, like I mean you'd be like, okay. Yeah, I mean he already did that, but it was kinda just like a little bit more for gameplay, but yeah, that was when he started kicking it up a notch, just because Pappy was there, I guess. Yeah, pretty much.
私たちは大門を攻める。猛虎の気をそらすから、その隙に忍び込め。
死にに行くつもりか。
ここまで来たんだ。今さら引くつもりはないよ。
おのおの方こそ誠の勇士。また生きて会おう。
兵の相手は任せな。
皆声を出さんか。
猛虎にかける情けはないぞ。
戦え。酒井様に。
I'm gonna wait. Oh, we gotta go this way. Ran to the wrong random direction.
屋根に登らねば敵陣を見渡しハーンの居所を探り。
Better vantage point. Oh, shouting at the mic? Yeah, I'm not a... Apologies, not a reactsman. You can get a little distracted with some conversations and stuff. Yeah, no. Hard for me to fake a bunch of outbursts, so it won't be happening. And I've been streaming for like 14.5 hours today, so it's gonna be extra chill. So I'll be fucking extra tired by the time we're done. I mean, this looks like a vantage point if I've ever seen one. Watchtower. That one? Imagine so. Oh, totally fucked that up. Somehow didn't get caught there. Please don't bully this streamer. Please. Better check that out. Must have been the wind. Let me just make like a jump here. Yo. I mean, I could kill these dudes. Didn't say I had to stealth it. That's probably like the last bit of stealth. I don't think we have many other options here. As long as he doesn't blow his fucking whistle, man. The big whistle. It's a big whistle. Right. No mercy. Honorable. Maybe some mercy, right? You know, I mean, think about your honor. Oh. They're just like, yeah. Not our job. Can I just like fall right here? I pressed the triangle button. And it totally did like a kick midair. Instead of the fucking chain assassination. Because I saw the prompt and I'm like, ooh, let me press it. And then the prompt disappeared like immediately after. Classic. I was like, yeah. I mean, he trusts his fellow soldier. These guys aren't gonna fuck it up, man. The Mongols take over Japan, right? Doria! Doria! Oh, I thought we get the triple. Go up here. Maybe it's for later. Oh. Shield bash. Thought I drew it, but I didn't. Can I go this way now? No, I think it's this way, never mind. I'm like leaving the game or something. Yosh. Can I like slip in? Kind of had to make him look really similar to Genghis Khan, just to, like he's not the real thing, but he's close. You know? With the ghost of Kiryu, Kiryu has plot armor like none other, man. Yeah, this is Kiryu's ancestor. Oh, did it, Kiggles? I need to play through those. I want to do an Age of Mythology playthrough.
島からは出さんぞ。
Fucking hat, dude. What's this? Is he like super juicing on? I was hoping we get one of those moments where they fucking like juice on some kind of nanomachine drug.
対馬の民の無念思い知れ。敵討ちとはわらべのような浅はかさだ。
Oh, he's got a few hits. Not unblockables. The Armstrong model, oh yeah. Oh damn, I dodged out of the way and everything still hit me with that. I used to play Mongolian ball, you know. Okay, he doesn't have any stun you can do on him. Barely. Damn, he's prepping attacks, not even looking at me. My dodge didn't do anything. What the fuck was that? He just like twitched and I just went flying, dude. Very cool. That.
己はすでに敗れたであろう。こたびは勝てるとでも。勝ってみせよう。
Damn, the dodging doesn't do jack shit on this guy. He has so much range. Finally something I could fucking parry. Mongolians! Of course. He saw the poison and everything, and he just fucking straight up just fucking ignored that it was possible. Well, before he escapes. Kinda need some like... I want a little bit more gold juice. Clean. Just to dirty it up again. This guy just took it, dude. What the fuck? What the fuck, dude? This is like a fucking Yakuza boss battle. He like stumbles back and then all of a sudden there's 100 new fucking Yakuza dudes just sitting there, man. Me fucking Lance, laddie. Oh, he's got shields now. See, I like that this boss is actually not just a duel, because you can use your tools. Which I have not used enough of. Trying to use a few for some style, I guess. Oof, that doesn't. I have not used that one not more than like once. Summer Queen, dude. Kill me and you'll become just like me. Oof, Kina, man. I was waiting for them to have like somebody's body slide off their fucking the top from the bottom, or we got the head. Sick. There's gonna be cutscenes. So. Please don't clip through the hat, man. Oh no. Like, can't you just take it off for one fucking minute? Jin, just one fucking minute. No. His hat is a part of him. I'm glad he didn't like randomly fucking die for no reason. Maybe he will now, we'll see. Waiting for Poppy to...
お主は誠の勇士で誠の友だ。
野党だけどね。
それは過去だ。明日の己はお主が決めろ。そろそろ立つぞ。
Was this near the end of the game? This is the end of the game. So if you want to escape the very end of the game, then yeah, you'll have to escape. You haven't, not big spoiled other than he obviously beats the bad guy, but if you're afraid to see anything else, I'll pause it. Otherwise, we'll keep going. It's apparently they're gonna remaster it on PS5 or something, or an enhanced edition. There's a co-op mode coming out later this year too, with new missions and shit. So that'll be cool.
和睦の申し出か。
あんたに会いたいとさ、赤い葉が落ちるしんとした湖のそばで。
大巫女。よく稽古をつけてもらった地だ。
ついてこうか。
唯一の家族だ。一人で会わねば。
そうだね。タカを思うとまだ胸が痛む。髪についた煙の匂い、小さく笑う顔、酔いつぶれた姿さえ懐かしい。 あいつは私のすべてだった。だけどもう
Now his head's missing.
一人きりだ。
そうではない。俺がおる。
クロードは島のみんなのもんだろ。
Nice. That on the little check mark there. Alright. So what trophies is out? So I'm going for all the trophies and shit. Because everybody apparently been doing that, so I might as well just do it. Liberate. Okay, liberate, fight guy. There. Every duel. This is the one that's weird. Because this would be every side quest, but I thought I already did every side quest, so it might count something else. This one's gonna be annoying. Because I keep forgetting to try to do it. Anyways. Nice. Alright, let's go do this one real quick, and then we'll wrap up the story. I assume either it'll be post-game that you can do stuff in. I'll wrap up the trophies there, and we can talk about maybe what we think of the game and stuff. But I'm gonna do this one right now, I'm thinking about it. They didn't let you use this lighthouse because of story reasons, but that's why I would now. Oh, great. Action is coming, man. I just wait for him? I'm surprised if they're like the glitchy kind where they never fucking leave. Okay. Luckily, they can't climb ladders, it's very hard. Well, they can climb ladders actually, but for some reason they don't here. Okay. Okay, apparently I'm in combat. What? I climbed the ladder! Now we can do a little fight on top of the lighthouse, man. Oh wait, this is a perfect place. Yosh. That was perfect. How lucky. They actually climbed it and I could just kick a dude off. I needed to kill a guy by making him fall off of some shit. So, there we have it. Fuck, I'm still in combat, dude. Let's just go. Where are they, man? Whatever. Well, I assume we're gonna fight Pappy. Maybe it'll be just like a spar. Wooden sticks. Or it's gonna be some my honor dictates that I have to fucking fight to the doom here. We'll see. We'll see how he handles it.
暁場で待とう。
I feel fucking Ronan just leave. He'll fuck over his pretty much son for Shogun honor or what? Oh.
叔父上。
来ないかと疑った。
お話があります。力を合わせれば猛虎の残党を打ち払い、島を取り戻せましょう。
お前の務めではない。堺家は武士の身分を失った。この日をもってお前は武士ではない。
民のためこの身を尽くしました。悔いはありません。
新たな武家が本土から使わされる。領地や屋敷も失われよう。
故郷に別れを告げても。
ついてまいれ。
What if I don't want to go riding? What if I just want to go on a walk?
変わらず地頭を務めるのですか。
さよう。本土の武士を鍛える任を授かったからな。
よかった。猛虎は日の本全土を奪うまで諦めません。
奴らとの戦にこの生涯を費やすつもりだ。この務めはお前と果たしたかった。父と子として。
それよりご祭をめとって家族を作られては。
今さら何を申す。ぬかるみにはまったようだ。
そこもと手を貸そう。
そんな滅相もございません。
遠慮いたすな。
一人では動かせんぞ。
ありがとうございます。
I'm waiting for the like end of the game assassination real quick.
行き先は
上学へ。クロード様の税がいるので。
税がおるのか。
ご存じない。近々大風を味方に海を渡り、原国を焼き尽くすそうです。
それは大層な話だ。
このにはすべて食べ物で
Oh
す。
god, is this gonna be a sequel setup?
泥から出さねばな。
I'm waiting for the Shadow of War sequel setup here, dude. The first one's like somewhat grounded in reality, then the second one's him just taking it to like Mongol homeland, busting hard ass.
ぬかるみに気をつけよ。猛虎にもな。
そうします。
あやつの話を信じてはなりません。
今はよせ。ついてこい。
Always an island.
税などおりません。
日ごとにお前の大義に民が集まっておる。将軍様は案じておいでだ。このわしもな。
それは無用の思案かと。
新しい武家が来たら民は神戸を垂れるのだろうか。クロードの名のもと背を向けるので。
さようなことはさせません。言って聞かせます。
お前が手本を見せたのだ。わしに背いたことで民は主を裏切ることを学んでしまった。
The leaders, oh
お前
no.
もいつの日か背を刺されるとは思わんのか。 さあ、馬を降りろ。ここからは歩く。
御意のままに。
That's why I mean Shadow of War. Because it just goes completely fucking bonkers in the second game. I'm waiting for the alternate timeline, man. But he's the ghost. He secretly assassinated Genghis, man.
堺家の先祖7代がここに眠っておる。お前の母もな。
父上も。
手を合わせてやらんとな。
He's like, could you not? Ghost sort of became a Mongol, yeah. Track me down. I feel like we're gonna fight him.
寂しくなります。
そうだな。お前は謀反人になった。
私を切れと。
クロードは罪人だ。武士に逆らうよう民をそそのかし。己を守るためです。毒でか。もうこの手に渡ったのだぞ。あのままでは民を犬死にさせていました。誉れを捨てたな。誉れが何だとおっしゃる。残念だ。志村の家を途絶えさせるわけにはいかん。新たな子を迎える。この首を土産に。その首は我が戒めだ。これで最後になるな。いい日和だ。
They are going pretty apeshit.
受け取れ。最後の言葉をここに記すがよい。承知しました。
Infinite Leaves works, dude. Of course. I'm gonna get this yin yang fucking shit on the ground. Alright, what's going on here? They're just both gonna kill themselves? Are we gonna fight? I mean, if I was Mr. Ghosty, I would just say, I'm good. And just leave. That was a nice vista. I fight without hope.
我がシフト。兄願わざる天命に。かくまで足の歩まざるとは。
父も母も見ておるぞ。
はい、叔父上。
鍛えてやる。堺家でも古今無類の武者へとな。お前は我が子同然だ。どうする？
やります。
Old man versus young man. Clash of the ages. Sure you can, buddy. My shoulder. I love how the sun's getting in my way pretty hard here. Cause the fucking red dot to let you know it's unblockable. Quit you talking. Alright. I'm really tired of this sun. It's a red background. Fucking bright sun and then the red fucking dot. To let you know it's an unblockable. Yeah, I almost thought they would make it a game over if you're done. I don't have my armor on, I just noticed that. They let me switch it? No wonder I'm taking so much fucking damage. I was like, this old man does the most damage out of anybody in the game. How about another? Doria! Doria! I thought there would be two, really. Like it was like a whoever can win thing. That's why I did so much damage, because they wanted you to lose, possibly. You got old. Spare kill. Honor his wish for death. Let him live and walk away. Well, if you're the ghost guy, you would just say fuck the honor thing, right? To the very end. Sorry, bud. Yeah, whether or not you're the ghost, pretty much.
誉れをなくしても我が父だけは切れません。
これから先罪人として追われることになるぞ。
承知の上。
Was there supposed to be something? Was there repercussions there? I didn't realize. I mean, I felt like as more of a ghosty thing to not kill him, right? Oh, I keep this my mask in the back here. And I'm Batman. Yeah. Dude, you saw what that medicine could do for me, man. Instantly stop hardcore poisons. I got cut up hundreds of thousands of times, man. Easy. Mono no eware. Okay. Well, we'll check out that achievement afterwards. So what's the other one? I just become the samurai man by killing him somehow? Yeah. COVID's already got him by the nuts. Poor bastards. Who are you fighting for? There's nobody left. Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to prove you're better than Honor, then you wouldn't kill him. I didn't even see. I feel like you'd have to be a cuck to kill him, dude. That is a long time, yeah. I streamed kind of off and on for the first couple of years, but I've been streaming pretty regularly for the last 5 or 6. It's been good. I like it a lot. Met some good people, played a lot of good stuff, good conversations. Well, what did we think of it, fellers? Oh, press X to skip credit. That's pretty tempting, because I've been up, streamed 15 hours today, and I still got more to do. I like how they popped that for a second. Yeah, I thought it was fun. I thought the levels, like the world looked really good. I think that was the best part. Really good looking world. And I did like that the exploration was kind of like, instead of a lot of really boring small stuff, there was a lot less but more entertaining stuff. And I think that was better. And a lot of it was tied to like points of interest and visuals that you could find in the world, and there's like cute little ways to get to them that wasn't just GPS and Ubisoft Towers, so that was cool. Nothing groundbreaking. Like, the game isn't like trying to break the mold. It's still very familiar. It's very much your AAA open world nowadays. but much more refined. Yeah, this one is I thought, isn't this just Sony first party? Because it's Sucker Punch, right? Yeah, for sure. I feel like that's how when I do Odyssey it's gonna be. Yeah, I was like, as much as I'd like to believe EA saved the day once, but sadly, yeah, I don't. I think I'm pretty sure it's first party. Sucker Punch, I think, just does their first parties now. Well, the last thing Sucker Punch did was Infamous Second Son. They've been on the Infamous train for a while. But yeah, yeah, it's not trying to break the mold. It's not reinventing the wheel. It feels very much like an accumulation of all of the kind of open world stereotypes and tropes or whatever the fuck practices we've had over this generation, but kind of refined. It's not annoying to do. It doesn't feel like it's overly checklisty. The combat is quick. It's not about meat sponges. It's not about your stats on your loot that everybody drops 1,000 of. So that's cool. It's kind of like a Batman combat, but more defensive, more samurai. So that's cool. The gadgets are neat and all that. I think if I have one problem with like the fighting gameplay is that really the stealth is kind of shit. That felt like it didn't improve from any other AAA game. Sadly, especially when the stealth and the immoral things going on was supposed to be a big part of the story. The stealth was just kind of like another one of your little tools. It wasn't really like and very involved. I mean, you shoot, you walk around, stab people, and you got distractions you can throw, and like that's about it. I guess there's like some poison, but you don't really stay stealth. Oh, sadly the stealth wasn't too good. I was hoping on hard we'd have to do a little bit more stealth, but I just ended up not even wanting to by the end. It was just kind of whatever. It was really until you start talking about it a while back, so yeah. Well, the first gameplay they showed for this, it looked really fucking just boring and generic, dude. They did not show the gameplay off well. It was the most like, we're fighting pretty much like two fucking straw dummies to show the gameplay off. Like played by some shitty journalist, kind of, is what it felt like. And then they just show like silly, dumb shit like the wind and all that, and they made it seem like stupid. Or the game's best things really going for it is like kind of immersive visuals and kind of just taking in the world and pretty quick combat, but they didn't show any of that well. Cause I figured it'd be a lot more like just another Assassin's Creed type of thing, but in Japan. I mean, it feels closer to the original Assassin's Creeds, but obviously a little fine-tuned. I don't think it like blew my balls out of my ass or anything. It's pretty, I mean, it's not like, it's like I said, it's not reinventing the wheel or anything, but if you're gonna play like one of these really high budget open worlds, this would be in the upper echelon of, or then high up in the hierarchy. I don't know what all that would be. I mean, I guess what, like Assassin's Creed, Horizons, Far Cry's, any Ubisoft thing, like the Watch Dogs and shit. There's a lot of them this gen. A lot of stuff borrows from them too, but there's like this very specific formula like this one where the map layout, just how it flows, is kind of similar. But anyways, yeah, I thought the gameplay was fun enough for sure. Hard was hard-ish at the beginning, but it's not really hard overall. Is this our base of operations? The legend continues. What is he writing on? Paper that's fucking wrapped up?
Masako殿は一族も思い出も失った。あの方が生きている限り、俺も生きねば。
Oops, I pressed R on that, and it just totally overrode everything else going on.
軍馬と弓と太刀があれば生きていけると思った。鍵縄ができるまで錯誤を繰り返したようだ。俺を思ってのことであろうが、さすがの腕だ。賢治の秘蔵の酒、怪しいものだが、いずれ酒を酌み交わしたい。いつの間に作ったのだろうな。
We'll talk
借りができた。
more about it in a sec. I thought he stopped talking, so I pressed examine on the next thing, and then I can't check it again. So there's one thing we could talk about real quick. This game is super janky, dude. There are so many little like glitches and like animation just fuckery going on a lot of the time. It's never anything game breaking or anything that ruins the moment, except probably this, where I can't recheck it out. You have to wait like an insanely long time just to make sure he's done talking, but yeah. A lot of fucking weird jank. Somehow never really affects the gameplay or the game in a big way, but there's like always little silly animations and glitches, like double dialogue going at once. And this is apparently like patched version, so it's kind of funny. Like, I mean, if you just played the game, you will encounter some fucking weird shit. So like they had to know, right? Like they had to know. Like, not even just like recanning like the same animations on a lot of guys. Like even the final boss uses the same moves as a lot of the duels use. Like that shit's not even that big a deal, but like just the moving around and just weird shit that happens. I think maybe there's a reason for some of it, because they weren't too worried about animations. They wanted to make it just feel good to play and snappy, but there's stuff that's definitely not like a choice thing, so don't mind that. This kind of shit though is kind of annoying, because I mean, I'd like to know the rest of the story. Like the game's polished enough for sure, but there's definitely some weird spots. Nothing I would be like, oh, it's shit, but I mean, if you're like super immersed and then a lot of really wacky shit's happening all the time, I mean, it definitely can take you out of it.
甘い匂いがするが、太刀にも勝る武器だ。最後まで忠義を尽くしてくれたな。
Old dog,
小刀、刃は錆びている。壊れておらぬのが不思議だ。あなたの息子になることをずっと夢に見ていた。いつか吹き方を習う約束だ。これで互いの無事を確かめられる。ユリが母上のために植えた花だ。幾とせも世話をしてくれていたのだな。叔父上、お達者でしょうか。
Hope you find peace. Isn't he alive? Or did you decide he's dead?
連綿と続く一族の家紋。俺の代で絶やすわけにはいかん。
Was that it? Okay, he just had a little bit of something to say everywhere. We missed two of them. One about his friend. One about the, I assume this is the bow guy. But if you just stepped outside for a second, you'd be like, what the fuck?
いい隠れ家だね。あんたに合ってる。
受け入れねばな。今や堺家は滅び、俺は罪人となった。
志村様のこと聞いた。追ってくるのかな。
叔父上ではなく本土の者が来るだろう。
あんたが生きててよかったよ。ハーンを殺して蒙古軍には趙がいなくなった。これで本土は安心だ。
だが兵は残っておる。島から出られぬ以上土地を奪おうとさらに気負ってい
The
る。
classic game thing, right? Ah, but the enemy is still around doing things. We have more work to do. Are they gonna sequel bait me here at all?
戦は終わってないんだね。忘れないで。あんたが対馬を守れ。
忘れるわけが
Good night, Ping.
これからは二手に分かれようか。
猛虎を退けるのも手早く済むだろうからな。
また会おう。それまで達者で。
ああ、達者でな。
But it says we've liberated our home. It says I've already done everything. If you look at the actual map and everything, dude. We did it. This is like colored ghost armor. That's cool, dude. Only if I want to look like a fuck. No. He's one with the earth, man. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's rustic. You don't have to wipe your feet in your house. It's full of mud. Jesus, like, you couldn't even lay down a few more mats. This fucking cookware is just like on the mud, man. Like, I get you're the ghost, dude, but you're not, like, completely devoid of resources, man. Like, fucking Jesus Lord, man. Half his shit's gonna be ruined in 2 seconds, man. Sure, my blade will stay nice and good next to all this moss and fucking mud. Huh, sturdy. Oh, apparently there's been... Old Pappy's fucking blood still on his fucking... I've been keeping old Uncle's blood on my katana for the last few weeks here. Let's christen the ground with it. What the fuck? Nice roof, asshole. Okay, what are we missing? Mano no ware. Complete every duel. Alright, let's wrap these up. So anyways, I'll complete all tales. So I'm missing like a side quest or something. That's it. But what? Who? What could it be? Guess I could run around and hope to find somebody to tell me, or I could compare it off of a guide or something and then go exactly to where we need to. Probably be quicker. So anyways, yeah, yeah, I mean the gameplay is fun for sure. I mean it's a nice little fun, you know, you handle a lot of guys and it definitely, there's a skill level to it to get good and all that. They don't challenge you too hard, but you get enough, you know, enough different tools and stuff you can mess with, or you can do some cool looking things and kind of flip the tables and all that sort of shit. It's not like it's Sekiro. Sekiro is like, it's really amazing, like 1v1 sword duels, where this is kind of like groups. I'd say the boss fights in this, they're all pretty much the same. They even have the same animations and moves and shit. They're all fun, but it's definitely more of a group fighter kind of thing, which is cool. Not like an assload of mobility either, but what is there is pretty crisp. Anyways, I don't know where to get this quest, so I'm just gonna have to like look it up or something. So let's do that. I mean, I don't know if you guys have anything you want to mention. Music? I mean, the music was kind of... It was fine. I think there could have been probably more ambient music when you're running around the world. Otherwise, I mean, it was just kind of your... It's kind of a feudal Japan-y sounding, kind of traditional, you know, big epic score or whatever the fuck, which was fine. I mean, it fit the movie kind of thing they were going. The loading times were really good. I don't know what the fuck. Like, the technical side of things, other than the weird animations and glitchy shit like that, I mean, my PS4 sounds like a jet engine, but it loads fast. Like, no matter where you fast travel to. I don't know how. But that's pretty cool. What is it called again? Tales of Tsushima. I'm missing one somewhere. I'm just gonna go down the list and compare. So I think we're on 4 Tsushima. Okay, we got that one. The value of sake. Sadly, they're all in the same thing, even the ones that are like a chain. If you guys see the value of sake, let me know. I don't know if I've done that one. I could look at it here and see. Oh, there it is. Value sake. Alright, so right now what I'm doing is I'm just getting the last achievement. It's just the last little thing here. I guess I'm just missing like a side quest or something somehow. Out of all the things I could be missing, it's like one side quest, right? So this is a healer's touch. Mother's peace, a healer's touch. Unfinished business, honor buried deep. Yeah. So, I don't know, as we do this quest, I guess I can talk more about details of images or shit, but I think overall it was good. I thought it was good. Like I said, it's not reinventing the wheel, it's not like just completely just taking me to another realm, you know, but it's a real solid just open world action game. I liked it better than like Horizon. That one was already like decent enough. Oh yeah, the story, that's what we hadn't talked about. The story is like, it's very cinematic at times for sure. Like, I mean, it is trying to replicate like samurai cinema and shit, which is cool. So it does that. Sometimes almost like a repetitive, like it's almost too repetitive with it. Like where all the duels open up exactly the same. Like it's always cool, but it's like, it feels like it happens so often that way. If you do all the side quests, that it kind of cheapens it. But not a big deal. But the story itself is like pretty fucking generic. It's pretty whatever. Like it's enjoyable, just kind of like drama movie, act like samurai drama movie shit, but it's nothing insane, you know. I think what's maybe a little different that's cool is that instead of just making it, oh, you're gonna become evil like me if you do this, it's people actually like respect him for being more morally gray or kind of willing to do tough things. It's not very preachy about it. They kind of go over it so many times you're kind of like, I don't care anymore, but at least it's not like super preachy about us. We need to be all super honor nice guys. It does a good job at saying that, like, you know, both sides kind of have their issues, so that's nice. Otherwise, a lot of it's kind of like silly shit, you know, like, oh, we're gonna wrap him to a fucking, you know, pole and then not hold him tight enough, and then all of his gear's in a chest 1 foot away, and just kind of like silly little convenient things like that, and we'll just kill random shit for drama, and it's all, you know, Kind of usual movie bullshit, but it's fun. I think it's a plenty fun story to go with the gameplay. Definitely could have been a stronger story, but same with the side quests. I'd say the side quests were actually not very good stories. They're definitely just a vehicle to get you to the next gameplay bit. Like, the chain stories are extremely like circular, man. Like the murder granny, it's like the same shit every time. The sensei archer guy, it's like the same shit. Oh, Tomoe did something. Did you know she was my disciple? I didn't fuck up, she fucked up. Oh, we lost her, and then, you know, rinse repeat like 9 times, and then like that's the whole fucking story. And it's just kind of like a lot of them were like that. There was a few small ones, like with the foxes and stuff, that were kind of neat on their own. But for the most part, I've already forgotten half of the side quests. I guess Norio's was okay. I think the best ones were with Yuriko, your like nanny or whatever. That was really good. There was fighting. There was like an arc. You learned about the character. You learned about your backstory. You learned about the family. You learned about the game a lot, and you know, the uncle and stuff. And it felt like it should have been required. It supplemented the story in a really big way, and then it had like an emotional, you know, I felt some emotion for sure. Kind of finish to it. I don't know why that wasn't required at the when you compare it to like the main story, but whatever. Anyways, let me find the rest here. I think I already said unfinished business, so we're looking for honor buried deep. I'm hoping to not find it. That means that's what we're missing. Okay, lost at sea. Okay, we got that. Yeah, exactly. It's the only memorable person, like I don't even remember a lot of the other people's names and shit, hardly. Like, most of the characters, they're just, like, fine. Like, you get where they're coming from, but, like, they're not super complicated. Even the thief girl, like, I mean, I guess she was fine. You get the brother side to her, and they try to give her the backstory thing, and I think the uncle, you could see, you know where he's coming from with the honor shit. Not that I like it at all, but I mean, like, you get his character, right? Even if you don't like that. But yeah, Yuriko's stuff was like the only one for sure. I mean, a lot of the dialogue was like, you know, in some of these side quests, it was like they didn't want to spend too much time, I feel like, writing stuff or like having you listen to a lot of dialogue, but they still wanted to run the same emotional kind of like, you know, the same emotional kind of, what is it? They still wanted to hit the same beats, right? Like, you know, like a guy's son dies or whatever, and what is the quest? It was a guy doesn't care about his son. Son does care about his dad. Son ends up getting killed. His dad ends up caring about him, kind of thing. And it's like, that can be cool in the side quest it had. Like, it was just like a one-off, but it's like so just hitting just the bare necessities of the story that you never really give a shit. You could just kind of see where it's supposed to be like a big deal. If anything, all it does is kind of like set the scene more that the Mongols are shitty and like these are shitty times to be in. It's not really like super well done. Like, there's not enough dialogue. There's not enough setup for most of these. They're very quick. Most side quests are like 5 to 10, 15 minutes. I don't think they're written strongly enough to have good stories for that time. And it was just fine. I mean, it's more about just the fun, but I feel like they did want them to be a little bit stronger story-wise, and they just kind of weren't. But they're not like bad. I just think they could be better. Whispers in the Woods. Sorry, I'm just kind of sitting here trying to find this shit. Of course, I'm going down almost the entire list before we find what we want. Empty basket, that sounds new. Well, the Laughing Bandits, I've done that. Burden of Theft. River Children. Oh yeah, in terms of level design and stuff, I do think the third area kind of sucked more. Like, comparatively. Like, it's still fun, and it still looks nice, but there wasn't as much to do. I feel like it was too big for how little, like, actual, like, points of interest there was. And there's not that much variance. It's just kind of like one giant snowy hill area. And it's like, there's like a couple red brush here, you know, there's a few little things there. The fog here and there, some buildings. I mean, it's cool, but the two areas underneath it are much more distinct and have a lot more variety, and running around you can see things you want to explore a lot more. Where that one, I was just like, you're already kind of getting, like, you know, used to the formula. You know, you're probably getting a little bit more fatigued from the game in general at that point. You'd think they'd save a stronger area for last instead of kind of the most dull and empty. I mean, a lot of it you don't even have to explore. Most of the map is still fogged for me up there. There's just like nothing else to do. Yeah, exactly. Like, what you do there is you put in, you know, probably some of your better side quests. Lots of cool things to explore. And a nice big, you know, maybe some variety of locations or something. Or just tighten it. Probably make it smaller and just tighten it if you're not going to have that much in the last act. Because the last act, I mean, we pretty much just did it today. It was, I don't know. I mean, if you get rid of all the extra silly shit we've been doing, it's definitely the shortest. It's probably 2/3 or probably even half the length of the others if you count all the side stuff, but the landmass is like the same as some of the others, so I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, for sure. And I think that's where this game was strong, was that it didn't fill it with too many like weak tasks. I wouldn't call too much of the content like just insanely awesome. It's not like I'm like, wow, everything's just amazing, right? Like, but it's never like boring shit, right? It's not like an Assassin's Creed. Like, I keep bringing up like Origins, where it's just like really fucking just boring bullshit, or like maybe not even just Origins, maybe the ones before it, like Unity and stuff, where it's just like, oh, like it's like a fucking chore to just like do more content, right? Like the content, it's all for the sake of content and not for quality. For this, it felt like it was a little bit more about quality, but you could still see those twinges of like, maybe they should have cut down on some shit. Anyways, sorry, I'm going slow through this because I'm tired. And we're just finishing shit up. Laughing Bandits, Burden of Theft, The River Children. I guess I could talk about the gear and techniques and stuff. There's not really many moves in this, and I do think the stances really don't have that much variance. They're essentially just like you switch to them to just do more stagger damage, and then they have like unique triangle moves you can do. But because you can't switch super quickly because you have to like do one then the other button to switch stances and stuff, and it's kind of janky, you're not really hot swapping just to use one new move. So it's a lot more extra button presses than say something like DMC or some shit, where you can do a lot more with a lot less. For a game that has very little moves, it's odd that they make it kind of clunky like that. I think the stance switching to fight different guys is totally fine, but I definitely think they could have just, I don't know, let you switch a little quicker. I mean, you switch quick still, but it never feels like there's just something about it that seems sluggish. And then the heavy attacks being different for each form. Like, I'm not switching forms to use a certain move on a wide variety of people. You're switching forms to use generic heavy attacks to stagger enemies. So I feel like there's just this disconnect between a lot of different parts of the melee gameplay. Like there's not as much synergy as there should be. The gadgets work well with the normal fighting, and the defensive and evasion shit works good. But the stance stuff felt like that could have been tuned a little better. I think a lot of those moves you do could have just been real moves. Like the spin, I could have just like, you could just do like a quick spin command or something. Or, you know, the kick forwards, it could just be like a tap forwards with like a fucking, you know, like a different button or some shit or something like that. Like they could have just done little things. And I think that would have been more fun. Because then instead of just mainly doing the parry stuff, which if you don't like that, that's the whole game, right? Like that's the most fun part, is just going in there and using your tools occasionally, but just kind of nailing parries and stance switching and stuff. But like if you could do like moves like a kick whenever you wanted, or like a spin here and there, and kind of like take them down in kind of different ways, not just like a full action game. Like obviously this is more like a methodical kind of reactionary action game, whatever the fuck terms you want to use. I think it would have been better though if maybe they could have tuned that up a bit. There's definitely some like cool room for improvement because it's already like a solid game, so they could definitely do better easily. But I don't know if they'll make a sequel on this. They didn't leave sequel bait up, but they easily could. They could just do a Shadow War. He just goes to the Mongols or some shit, or they could just ditch him. Because I mean, the whole story was kind of about his history and shit. It was good that they showed him as a young man a lot, to give you backstory on his history, him, and then like his uncle and stuff. Maybe another one with him would feel kind of cheap. It would depend on how good they added new stuff into it. But anyways, my throat's getting a little fucking sore now. Jesus. River Children. Did we ever find this one? It'd be easier just to run around outside. A Thief of Innocence. I figured this would be quicker, but then I got talking. Thief of Innocence, final request. We gotta start from the top or the bottom. The wealthy man has all he needs. Pretty sure we've done this one. I recall this one. The generous Lady Sanjo, done that. Flesh and Stone. I do think this is one of those games a lot of people are going to want to play it on, like, Japanese voices. The subs don't cover everything. A lot of battle dialogue, a lot of just stuff happening in action scenes in general, like you sneaking around and stuff, just doesn't have subs. And I feel like they say important shit sometimes. It's usually not a huge deal, but it's kind of like the amount of budget that's probably in this game. It's just wild to me that like they can't just figure out how to throw some subs in it at that point. Because the subs already have like a 3-track thing that like rolls over, like, you know, where like you could see the last 3 people, what they said pretty much. So you could have just like a bunch of goons and then your main character saying stuff real quick. Yeah, and they took some liberties, I'm sure. Or it was not that the subs took liberties, it's that maybe the Japanese localization took liberties, right? Because this game was made for English first. And then they translated it. So, who knows? Because I imagine the subs are just straight up the English subs. I mean. So who knows? The dub was good too. We played with the English for a while. I thought it was fine. I just really like the main character's voice because it's Zoro in Japanese, and he really has a different. They really have two totally different kinds of voice actors for the English and the Japanese. I mean, Zoro's voice actor is very just like Mr. Badass, very, you know, just Mr. Cool, matter of fact, just like just hardcore sounding. Or in the English, he was a lot more, you know, like he's had some times and serious, but he's not like, you know, like a super insano sociable guy or something. I don't know. He just felt a little bit more loaded, but not like Mr. Cool or nothing. But yeah, it's interesting. Sleepy Tempeh. I'm gone through almost this entire list of quests. Peace for the Divine. I was hoping it'd maybe be at the beginning. Fit for the Con. I'm pretty sure we did that. Like I'm 99% sure we did that. The Cost of Fear. Father's Choice. What I'm afraid of is we're gonna go through these and find out I did all of them, and then I have to figure out what I'm missing to actually even be able to. Father's Choice, Hidden in Snow. A debt repaid. Is it gonna be the last one on here? I don't see it. The very last one on this list, is that what you're telling me right now? You apparently speak with a man. Near here. I feel like the visual customization wasn't bad, but there's not like that much variety of actual models. There's just a shitload of color schemes. There's enough to have, I'm sure everybody has a unique look, but it's like, you know, you're already, you know, the gear has stats, so you kind of pick which one stat you like, which is totally cool. And then you can change colors, which is great. And then after that, you kind of just have to make stuff work. There's a lot of hats, I guess, if you can find them. But most of the hats unlock from upgrading other gear. But it's mostly headbands. I'd say 2/3 of the aesthetics are like headbands, which is, I mean, it's fine. You get a lot of masks at the end of the game, for sure. I don't think the customization's bad or anything. I mean, I definitely went out of my way to try to get it just how I wanted in the right colors and shit. I mean, I could never get it perfect because the hat has red on it and shit. It's a little too dark. It's good that the game has aesthetics. Like you can customize visuals and you're not paying any extra for it. Usually nowadays it's a premium to fucking customize shit. Sucks. Yeah, it's like a big deal to unlock custom shit in this, right? Like all of the, like half of the exploration you do is to unlock like custom looks, like haikus give you, you know, special headbands. The shrines of honor give you like sword customization. You run around, find flowers to buy. It's like, look at this animation on the right. This looks fucking ridiculous, man. What used to be a thing. Like paying for your aesthetics and shit. I mean, that's still a really big thing nowadays. Oh, that were all free? Yeah, I mean, a lot of games, that was just like a really awesome thing, you know? You could just customize shit or just unlock visual stuff just for fun, you know? Give yourself some, your own flair that wasn't just about gameplay. And you still have games that do that nowadays for free. I mean, this is an example, but a lot of the times that's an easy way to make dough because people like aesthetics, people like customization, putting their own little stamp on shit. And devs know it. And you can say that it doesn't affect gameplay in any big way, so that means it's you get to pass, right? Even though I think that aesthetics and stuff affect my enjoyment a lot, because I like doing the customization, playing dress up and all that bullshit. So when you don't even have that option, it definitely takes away from it. Look at the stuff like Tails, right? Of Berseria. You can customize, you could get a few outfits, you could customize, excuse me, some accessories and stuff, but all of the godly shit is like really expensive DLC you have to pay for, and it's already like a super long full price RPG, and it's just kind of like, you know, you want to have that, like unlock those cool little things and fuck around with them, but like you just don't. Yeah, for sure. Well, it's just like, well, I mean, people just assume that because aesthetics are just that, or cosmetics are just that, like, they don't affect gameplay, that it's okay to, like, in a single player game, have them be DLC. But I feel like in a single player game, and even a lot of multiplayer shit, it's like, it doesn't really float. I get in multiplayer where they keep putting out real content for free, then the cosmetics are how they keep the money coming in. That's fine. Especially when there's so much of it. I get it, it's just how it is nowadays, but in a game like this, like, if they were to sell me all of the fucking samurai cosmetics, then I would just never bother, and then you just don't, then the game's just worse off for it, because you never get to customize shit, right? But I don't know, I mean, then you get stuff like Xenoblade that lets you, like, full customize whatever the fuck you want, and you know, there's definitely single player games, like bigger budget ones that let you do it, but it's not always a thing. Multiplayer is mainly where cosmetic bullshit's gone, but you still get it plenty of the time in non-multiplayer shit. It's just not like a guarantee. A lot of anime stuff, especially like waifu shit, it's gonna do it. Like I said, Tails does it, and crap like that. I do not disagree with you. on the part with that people need to stop treating fucking AAA companies as their friends. Yeah. I mean, it's awesome, you know. I mean, I get it. Somebody has to make these games, and these games can be maybe like emotional, or, you know, feel like they're out of just pure passion, which maybe they are, but you gotta remember, these companies and the people who make these games aren't the only thing in their companies, right? Like there's all the suits and all the fucking marketing shit, and the people gotta fund it, and there's a lot of people who don't give a fuck about the games going into these big games. Yeah, acting like, you know, Ubisoft's my best friend or something. And then getting like, oh, which is fine, maybe you just like their games and stuff, you like some of the people there, whatever. It's just like, but yeah, being like very, very like just sheet mode about it, and like getting shitty to other people, like almost like fucking fanboy console wars type of shit for like your company choice, like these giant corps, man. I'm just like, okay. Like, I don't think we need to like give people a pass for like more cosmetic DLC practices and shit. Like yeah, I don't know, they're not gonna make enough. You know, they're already making fucking insane amounts of money, right? Like, oh no, they're gonna miss out on a little bit of that. If we were to complain, that'd just be horrible. Hurt my buddy. He is my friend. They said nice things on Twitter. I don't know. I mean, I'm all fine if like, of course I would love if like big companies and like AAA devs and shit, dev companies were like obviously more like human and friendly and shit. But I'm not gonna like pretend like they're just magically out for you. Oops. Got your back just because they threw out like a tweet, and then you get all these insane DLC fucking practices and shit. Get your like EAs and stuff. They've improved a little bit. I mean, there's been enough backlash for a lot of like Activision and EA and Blizzard stuff that they're backing out a bit on some of that stuff, but I would never be like, wow, man, you know, these are the good old boys, man. This is like old Blizz or something, you know, these guys are my buds and they're making great stuff out of passion and shit. And not to shit on people who work for the companies or anything, but I just feel like some like 5 fucking bazillion person companies, like, let's focus purely on profit and hardly on the games and shit. It's probably not. I don't know. I don't really want to be like, you're my best friend. Just forgive them for doing weird shit. Yeah, I don't like a lot of that. I don't know. It's not like I have some crazy problem with AAA in general or any really. I mean, I guess I sometimes have problems with some AAA shit. I say I don't have like a bias against any of it, right? Like I'm willing to play any game made by anybody. And if it's good, it's good, but I don't have any dev that I just kind of like give a free pass for and let them be like, oh yes, please charge me an extra $300 for fucking swimsuit fucking skin because you're my favorite dev kind of thing. Yeah, if we want to talk real issues with AAA, it's kind of like we were talking about in the beginning of this playthrough. And sorry if I'm rambling a lot, 16 hours into the stream. Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's just so much money that goes into it, and everything's probably just like so focus tested and has to be super safe that a lot of time the stories are very similar. The gameplay, I mean, look at the open worlds. They're all very similar. Like, even this game's really similar. There's not a lot of like creative stuff happening. There might be still quality, but you're not gonna see like any risk taking. The medium, maybe it'll be pushed forward graphically, or like the quality of life will get pushed forward, but We're not really like going into uncharted territory if you're talking AAAs. The Japanese ones seem to be a little bit better with that, for sure. But maybe that's like you said, because they tend to be under like one dude, or maybe a touch more, I don't know. Or maybe they don't have the same level of budget and they still have kind of risk management that's... They can take some of that. Yeah, for sure. I mean, look at like Pokemon. Just fucking trash, man. I mean, just fucking dumb. I mean, but like, I'm not saying that people are wrong to like it. I mean, you can like it. It's totally fine like new Pokemon and stuff. But, I mean, you know, if people keep buying it, Game Freak's gonna keep making it the way it is, man. And at the end of the day, it's not the people's fault, it's Game Freak's fault, but... Sadly, the fans kind of enable Game Freak there to just keep making dog shit. Why am I stuck to this and I can't move? What is going on here, dude? What the fuck? Yeah. Like, Game Freak should just do better with Pokemon. There's no reason they shouldn't. But because they see that fans just like the formula so much, they know they can get away with not trying. And it's like, I definitely don't like the fans who are like apologists for Game Freak. I'm totally fine if you just like it, despite its faults. You wish they did more or something, but it's like not the biggest deal to you. Like, I get that, man. You know, you just want to have fun, but yeah, the like Game Freak apologists, dude. I'm like, what? It's crazy. Like, that's just an example of like a... I feel like a company that kind of cashes in just because people are willing to buy something. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it'll phase out eventually, I assume. It could just be, you know, this generation's kind of fad. It's been the last two generations, though. But, I mean, I see a lot of people mention it more. Like in those, you know, the broadcast for these gameplay demos on Twitch and on forums and stuff. You'll see a lot of people say, man, I feel like I've played this game before, you know? It's like, it starts to wear on people. People aren't like that stupid. I mean, obviously, like, games like this still sell an insane amount, but... I don't even know what quest we just... I literally didn't pay attention to any story. Well, there's the plat. Yeah, so I was rambling there. If there was any points made... They happened a long time ago. Oh, Ghost Transcendent. Hmm. Yeah. Spare nothing to defend its people. Okay. Yeah, if I made any points, that was a while ago. I'm probably just rambling and getting circular and shit here. I'm just tired. Finally, we finished it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I still play a lot most AAA shit, but if you're looking for innovation, creativity, it's definitely because of the money and the amount of people and the time and all that, become a little more stagnant because of risk management and stuff. I get it. I do hope that someday we can get bigger budget things happening with more creativity in them, but maybe we just gotta leave that to like AA kind of devs, or as the technology gets better you can make crazier things with less people and stuff. My voice is going, dude, what the hell? I think there's something in my throat, or I've just been talking for 20 hours a day for the last 3 days straight, so. Anyways, guys, apologies for the ramble. Part conversation, part me just talking on my ass. It's just an interesting thing, like with the game and stuff. Because it's another, you know, you could say generic open world, but fine-tuned enough and with the right things changed that it's a good game. But still never completely sheds the trappings or whatever of the usual shit this generation. Like, it's very much an open world game of this generation, right? Like, you could look back in 10 years and be like, oh, this is that feel, that genre almost. You know, there's like that kind of JRPG. I guess this is just like that kind of open world game for this gen. There's just certain games in a genre that just kind of all have the same feel. But anyways, this game, now that we've platted it, overall, I thought it was good. I thought it was fine. I think it was like the best thing ever by any means. I mean, I'll remember it, most of it, but mainly as it being a kind of better AAA open world game that we've been talking about. Pretty fun, little bit of combat. Nothing groundbreaking, but it was solid. Really good visuals though. There's another one. Kinda like The Last of Us Part 2, man. Really good visuals. I think I was more impressed sometimes with that. I think that game had a level of detail and variety that was just like really nuts. And this one has, I think where it doesn't have like raw just graphics and details, it has like kind of art direction. Like there's a lot of different variety, a lot of different stuff, but there's not always like that many like big points of interest. It's a lot of just really good nature. But I think the third area I think it kind of hurts it a bit, for sure. It was a little weak. But yeah, it's a good game. I'm glad I played it. I had fun with it. It was addicting. Get finding and exploring more shit. I mean, I'm definitely done with it. Like, I was done with it 6 hours ago. But what was the final runtime? Could probably take a couple, 2-3 hours off from talking and shit. We don't know. Actually, I don't think it mentions it here. I thought it did yesterday, but that was just the time of day. Well, I mean, I stream what, 16 hours a day? 16 hours, I think, first day. I think 16, 20 second day. So let's just assume it's 16 all around. I mean, I could just check the VODs real quick, but 32. I mean, it'd be like a 40 to 50 hour fucking game. 100% it. I think it's interesting the plat doesn't actually require you to do everything, but it does require you just to kind of do everything significant. With a few random achievements in there that don't have anything to do with like the game, like putting on sly outfits and shit. Anyways, I think I'm good here. Yeah. It's cool. It doesn't have like that just insane level of detail some of these other AAAs have had. It's not like rocking the boat like some other games in the last few years have, but it manages to combine enough of the things that have been done this gen to make a pretty solid experience that all familiar. It's fun. It's good. I think it's worth playing. And I'll probably re-rent it. Or not re-rent it, I didn't rent it this time, but I will rent it when the co-op mode comes out. Apparently there's a bunch of missions and stuff, and if it's not like a shitty mode or it's like 2 hours long or something, I'll probably do some co-op with this there. Problem with co-op on PlayStation is you have to pay for fucking PS Plus. Which is bullshit, but we'll see. Anywho, tomorrow, whenever I wake up, tired, I guess it's the 8 years of the stream. I might do like Metroid Zero Mission, just because I like it, just for fun, or fuck with Sunshine, or I don't know, do a rando or something. Maybe I just won't. Maybe I'll just play another game. It's not like I play any game I don't want to play, really. That's like playing it, like, oh, I'm gonna play some games today that I really like. It's like, well, that's every day. Or hope to be every day. So we'll see. It might just be Microsoft Flight Simulator tomorrow, and maybe try that. Maybe I'll do Dragon Quest V, or maybe that Super Fly, or whatever the fuck it's called. That new one on Game Pass where you like, kinda, it's like a management thing where you ferry people to fucking Doom Spirit Fair. That's what it was, I think. Yeah, Spirit Fair. Or it might be none of those things. We'll see. Is anybody streaming right now? Sin was streaming. Yeah, guess not. Anyways, guys, talk to you later. One last yo before bed. Appreciate it. I put the V in all